Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome into Giants Sports Talk Live on a Saturday night. It is September the 27th. And if we look at the calendar, it means we've got just one more game left. One more to go. Giants pick up their 80th win of the season today. Will they go 500? We've got one more day. We'll know tomorrow night. You can join us for the Hot Corner tomorrow. We'll recap the season. But tonight we're going to talk about a 4-3 victory. A thriller of sorts at Oracle Park this afternoon. An exciting game. It went down to the ninth inning. Colorado, they had their chances. Giants. Guys, I know you don't like it. But was there a little bit of this? Let's talk about it tonight. On Giants Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.
And now, Giants Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giants Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
Getting a little light on the subject tonight. My battery's running down on the video machines here in the light system. All right, Glenn in. For Eric, it is Giant Sports Talk Live. My co-host Eric not here tonight, but we said we'd go on and we'd do a quick show talking about the Giants 4-3 victory. If you caught the game today, Colorado had their chances. Did you catch any of the matchup? Did you see how it wound down in the ninth inning? And I guess from the first on through, the first inning, they were rocking Verlander with a solo home run. They had 3 solo shots. So the problem was, and we know all about this, couldn't get runners on and get them in. Colorado ended up with 3 home runs. They scored 3 times. And the bases loaded in the ninth, 2 out, and a pop-up to third baseman. Matt Chapman finishes off the game. And that's how it finished up. Let's take a look at how the players did today and how the pitching fared off today in the 4-3 victory, second to last game of the season.
And now, today's Giants in Review on Giants Sports Talk Live.
All right, how did things fare out, you ask? 4-3 final this afternoon. It was a 105 start over at Oracle Park, Colorado. Their 117th loss of the year. Absolutely abysmal. Glad I'm not a fan of that team. I could not do this every night if I was. Giants, they pick up the victory. It was a 4-3 final. How did the team do today, you ask? Well, Ramos had a hit. Devers had a hit. Flores and Schmidt with hits as well. Schmidt with a home run. It was a 3-run blast. 4 runs on 4 hits. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And they won. Colorado 3 runs on 7 hits. Again, they had the bases loaded in the final inning and could not tie the game up. Verlander gives up the home run in the first inning. Goodman with the solo shot. He gave up, I believe, 2 of the solo shots, and he would depart the game. 6th inning, you got Peguero pitched an inning, Beck with an inning, Walker just a third and doing Walker things, couple of hits. They did score a run. It was earned. He gave up a walk. Walker gave up that home run bomb to left center, and then Bivens, he closed it out. He did hit a batter, I believe. He hit the man with 2 outs in the ninth to load him up, but then got the pop-up to end the game. So a 4-3 final as the Giants pick up the win this afternoon at Oracle Park. I was watching the game. I don't know about you guys. I'm a fan of the team. I'm riding it out, and going to see how this off-season fares out. Now, I know a lot of people in the chat are quite excited about tomorrow for not Giant reasons, but holy smoke, the wild card going down to game 162 in the National League. This is going to be exciting baseball to follow. So while you're tuned into Giants baseball tomorrow, whether it's on the TV or over on KNBR, 680 on the AM dial, you can also follow what the Mets are doing, the Cincinnati Reds are doing. Somebody's going in, somebody's going home. I believe the Mets have the tiebreaker, so the Mets got to win tomorrow. If not, the Cincinnati Reds surprise everybody, but not me. Eric and I believe we're on the same page. Eric asked me in the preseason who I thought would be the surprise club, and I said with Terry Francona back at the helm over there at Cincinnati as the manager, I said, do not count out Cincinnati. And here they are with a chance to make the postseason. Maybe we'll hear from some of our Met fans on the show tonight. LD coming in hot. What did I do, LD? Glenn's opinion is irrelevant to what the Giants do. Glenn said in March that the Giants had no chance of playoffs. He's not always right. For once, guys, I don't get it. Let me read that again. Glenn's opinion is irrelevant. I mean, all of our opinions are irrelevant. I'm not the GM. You're not the GM. We're fans, right? We got an opinion. We make it known. You guys do that in the chat. Now, LD's opinion makes absolutely no sense to me. Glenn said in March, all right, let's just break this down. Glenn said in March that the Giants had no chance of the playoffs. Yeah, and I believe that was when we had a winning record. Mm-hmm. He's not always right. Guys, can you figure that one out?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Yeah. So Glenn's opinion is irrelevant to what the Giants do. Usually. Glenn did say in March that the Giants had no chance of the playoffs. And guess what? They didn't make the playoffs. We had no chance at the playoffs. Come on. And I've had to put a beating on some of you guys in the chat over the last couple of weeks saying, if we just get in. This team isn't built for the playoffs. Come on. Don't be ridiculous. World Series. I mean, everybody's turning into a Robert Rothberg over here at Giant Sports Talk Live lately. I just do not understand your philosophy. Thank you, Insane. LD, they didn't make the playoffs. You just proved Glenn's point. JB, Glenn's opinion is irrelevant? No, it was right on the money. And a good point again. LD, if Glenn's opinion is irrelevant, why are you watching the show? That is a damn good point as well, Insane. So thank you for backing me up. Here, Insane usually in and taking part in the program over in the chat, Giant Sports Talk Live and Other Lights Entertainment Production. They're already rolling in. Why not?
And now, another Giant Sports Talk Live Super Chat.
I got to post them up, so let's go with it. I'll end up saying something to LD that could get me banned, Glenn. JB coming in from down under with some thunder tonight on the show. JB, going to say something to LD. Everybody backing me up, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Hanging in tough tonight on my own. Eric knows it's not always easy to do the show alone, so we rely on you guys to Give some conversation go. I didn't think it was going to go in this direction tonight. Appreciate you, JB. JB's the man, backing me up here on Giants Sports Talk Live today. I don't know about getting banned. You gotta be careful. I don't play favorites either, JB's, but I appreciate you and all that you do for the show. Mentioned that tomorrow, big game. Let's take a look at what's going on in the Major League Baseball wildcard standings, shall we? Let's go to the National League. I'll blow this up for you. So make sure everybody can see that. Can you see that, guys? Me a little bigger. There you got the Cubs at 91 wins and the Padres with 88. They've already solidified a postseason berth. Now here is where it gets absolutely exciting. Cincinnati Reds 83 and 78. New York Mets 83 and 78. Arizona Giants. Everybody else gone. Reds, Mets, 83, 78 records, 516 win percentage. The Reds have won 8 of their last 10. Meanwhile, the Mets playing 500 ball over the last 10 games. So the Reds got to remain hot tomorrow. They're 8-2. The Mets 5-5. Can they come up with a victory? Wow, look at that. Yeah. The final game of the year, 83-78, 2 teams. Final postseason berth is on the line. Can you believe that? I'll tell you what, that is getting absolutely insane. Still backing me up over there. Appreciate that. Glenn, 200% more right than LD. LD says he predicted 150 plus innings. Now, I personally don't remember him saying that. I guess we'll have to take LD's word on it. LD was, I guess he was rolling the dice. Marty Laurie, I think he said 97. I think I said around 125. Not sure, to be honest with you, but Eric, I think Eric was around the Marty Laurie number, but don't quote me. Maybe he'll bring that up on the show tomorrow night when we do the hot corner. But I appreciate everybody coming to bat for me. Will there be a managerial change? Do you guys want a managerial change? We're going to find out early on in the week. I don't think there'll not be any big breaking news tomorrow afternoon, 5 minutes after the game or anything. But hey, you never know. I expect if there's going to be a move, it will be early in the week. Just shy of the playoffs getting underway. I think they'll make it. If they're going to make the move, I think they make it. Boom. Rip the Band-Aid off. Get it done. Mark. So, Mark, explain something to me. Between the Reds and the Mets, who has got the advantage in the case of a tie, or do we have a tiebreaker? I think they got rid of the tiebreaker. I think it goes on season record. So, Mark, help me out here, buddy. So I know that we're tied. Okay, let's take a look at that again. We have got the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets, 83 and 78. Meanwhile, the Giants failed in their bid. They're going to try to hit the 500 mark tomorrow to close out the season against the Colorado Rockies. Do we even deserve to be 500? I mean, you're looking for a sweep to move to 500 against Colorado. Yeah. How come you couldn't beat the White Sox and the Marlins? Jeez, don't get me going on that. But anyway, get myself going. But Mark, let me know about that. Cincinnati and the New York Mets are tied heading into tomorrow's game. You say you got Sean Manaea going on the hill. Armand, Reds own the tiebreaker over the Mets. So the Reds are 8-2 in the last 10. So it looks like if they can stay hot, the Mets fall short. They go home. If the Reds lose, then the Mets have to win tomorrow. So, I mean, it's a must-win game for you guys. I see we've got Armand in the house. We got Mark's in the house. A couple of Mets fans who are absolute bangers here on the show, coming in every night with their thoughts, cheering on the show. Big supporters of Giants Sports Talk Live, myself and my co-host Eric. We come up with the idea, concept to do this show just over a year ago, and hard to believe we lasted 1 year, and here it is, our second season with no Giants in the postseason. Somebody asked last night, I think, prior to the show getting underway, do we wrap it up tomorrow? Is tomorrow our last show, and then we're back at spring training or something? No. We do this every day or thereabouts. We take the odd day off. I think we're going to take some days off during the off season just because, oh my God, it gets to be repetitive. We talk about the same things over and over and over again. And, in the off season, we start off this particular branch of the off season watching playoff baseball, and that's going to be exciting, Eric and I. So we'll be here every night, breaking it down. We'll dissect the games. Eric and I will make pop-up appearances this week during the afternoon, previewing games, wrapping up games, and that is why it's an important thing to hit the bell, the notification bell. You're darn right it is. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We go live. You just never know when during the postseason. So that is absolutely stunning as the Giants try tomorrow to hit 500 for the season. The Reds and the Mets, they will be playing individual games. Each team looking for that one playoff berth. It comes down to the final Sunday. Cincinnati is, they have so aptly told me, has the tiebreaker. Oh, boy. Here we go. It's going to be a good one tomorrow, I think, to follow. Mark tells me that they won the season series 4-2, did Cincinnati. So his Reds, I beg your pardon. Sorry about that, Mark. Your Mets have to win tomorrow, have to get a Reds loss. Yikes. And Mark's a little worried about Marlins. You know what? The Marlins are one of those teams, may not have a good record, but they're one of those teams I just don't want to pay. I don't want to play in the home stretch. Colorado, wrap up the season against them. You know what? If you can't beat them, fine. It's disaster all over it. But when you're playing a team like the Marlins, flip a coin. They can beat you any given day. And not to steal a football analogy, but Mark, any given Sunday, big day tomorrow, Marlins and the Mets. And you got to keep your fingers crossed. I know you'll be watching the out-of-town scoreboard to see what the Cincinnati Reds are going to be up to. What else we got going on in the chat? Let me flip that open here for a sec. Marlins knocked out the 2007 and the 2008 Mets. Oh, my goodness. That is right. Good question coming in now from Fernando. Fernie 300. Thoughts on Casey being next year's starting second baseman? I just don't see the range. I don't see the consistency. Can't see it. I think second base is going to be a priority in the offseason. I think Koss would be a much better choice, but I'd like to see him on the bench and maybe be that role player coming in off the bench that the Giants want next year. Get me major league players. Casey Schmidt, 12 home runs this year. Sporadic. He comes up next bat, struck out. There's a reason why guys like Casey Schmidt, I believe, shouldn't be on this team. Guys like McRae definitely shouldn't be on this team. They can't remain consistent. You can't be striking out. You can't be leaving guys on base. Now, we got guys locked up under contract. You can say, wait a second, what about Chapman? You know what? These guys are locked in. You got to improve where you can. Second base, I think you got to improve this offseason. What say the rest of you? That's my feeling. Sticking with it. Could he be a good second base? Hey, I understand they can teach chickens to breathe underwater in Russia. Does it mean it's a good thing or it's a reality? Casey Schmidt, a reality at second base? I don't think so. As the season wraps up tomorrow, they got a lot of work to do this offseason, don't they? Let's see. What else we got going on? Insane says bullpen's the number one priority. Eric wants starting pitching. I say they got to get a decent closer. They have struggled over the years to get a closer. A man that's the closer. And, dude, all of you, they got so much work to do this offseason. Pick your poison. Causes a difference. Make almost every time he plays. I think Koss makes a difference every time he plays. 435 with the runners in scoring position is what a good sample size the year concludes. He can find the ball in the field, too. He can field. You know what, Jay? You're absolutely correct. I don't have any disappointment if he was our starting second baseman, to be honest with you. Eric doesn't agree with me. I'm kind of leaning toward keep the peace here at Giants Sports Talk Live. I've been telling Eric, all right, then we got to go out. He wants to see Bo Bichette come in. I don't know if that'll happen. If not, I'm comfortable. Well, let's just put it out to you guys without opening up a full debate by a vote, by proxy here. Let's just go to the chat. Who would you rather play second base in 2026 if you had one chance, one choice? Is it Koss or is it Schmitty? Koss or Schmidt? You guys tell me. I mean, I've already been told in the show off the top that, hey, my opinion doesn't count. So, right, LD? So let's let the opinion stand among the chat. Who do you go with next year, Koss or Casey Schmidt? JK says Koss. Insane says Casey Schmidt. So already we got a bit of a debate here. Ooh, Insane wants Casey Schmidt. And he asks me, do I want the manager Bob Melvin fired? Do you want him fired? You know what, dude? I don't want anybody. I revel with this in my own mind during the day, before the show, in the evening, watching baseball. I'm like, do you want a guy to get hurt? No. Do you want a guy, to screw up his career? No. Do you want do you want him? Fired? Do you want him? It's a tough thing. Sit back, and we're all so quick to say, yeah, fire his ass. He's as real life as you guys and me and Eric. He's got a family. It's a job, a career. Is it the right thing to do? Ooh. I still think I would like a young manager and a fresh look to this franchise. What do you think? Armand, you want to pop on for a few minutes? I'm doing a short show tonight because, we got one more game left and it's all coming down to you guys tomorrow. I've already put up the link, Armand, but if you want to, I know it's late. You're probably in your Charlie Brown pajamas over there on the East Coast or something. But, if you want to come on, tell me about tomorrow's game. Yeah, Insane, it's a business. It's just I start to feel for the guys at the end of the season. But you got some bad breaks. This team wasn't built for success this year. Let's call a spade a spade. There were 13 games over, and I was telling you guys they weren't going to make the postseason. Was it right? Yes. Am I proud of that? Not necessarily. Well, sort of. But not necessarily. I would like to see the Giants make the postseason, but this is not a postseason team. They got flaws. Misrepresentation all over the place. Do we have a good bullpen? It's all right. Everybody, woo, we got a great bullpen. It's not that good. Come on, face it. It's not that good. It's not top tier. Starting pitching? Boy, we got some good innings out of our pitchers off the top end this year. Webb, Ray, Verlander, while we didn't produce for him on the field, he picked up the win today. His numbers are not indicative of his play. But after that, it was just by committee, throwing people out there trying to get wins. Plus, we gave away Tyler Rogers at I call it the All-Star break, just after the All-Star break there at the trade deadline. I was over in Chicago. I was messaging over to Eric. Eric was doing the show with Armand on trade deadline day. I'm like, I'm trying to make it family friendly lately, so I won't tell you what I texted Eric. But I was like, what the heck is going on? They blew up the bullpen, and they thought that was, our one of our bright spots. The New York Mets tomorrow got to get pitching. They need bullpen tomorrow. You need everything tomorrow. It's a big day. Now, I'm just going to break away from talking about the Giants for just a second because you know what? If we win tomorrow, we're 500. Are we happy with that? I hate it. Should this be a 500 ball team? No freaking way. Do we got to win games? Do we got to be better? Yeah, maybe that's the reason why we got to get a new manager. But for Mets fans like Mark Marinello over there, the big sports collector like me, good to have him in tonight. And Armand, boy, you got a big game coming up tomorrow, pal.
Hi, Glenn. How are you?
I wasn't even going to welcome you in. Just tell me about tomorrow's game, pal. I know it's late for you over there on the East Coast, too, right? You can't sleep? Can't sleep. Big game tomorrow.
It's 11:30, so it's still early for me.
Where are you?
But I'm in New Jersey.
So if you are in New Jersey, it should be 12:30.
No, it's 11:30.
It's 10:30 here, and I'm in Central. Oh no, you're in Eastern time.
Yeah.
Chalk one up for Armand. You can actually read the clock. All right. All right. What say you? If I had asked you a week ago, Sunday afternoon, you're in this situation, Reds got to lose, and they're up against a good team. Don't forget, they're up against.
But the Brewers have nothing to play for. The Phillies lost today. That clinched them home. Home field advantage.
Hold on, Armand. Let me start again. If I put you in this situation last week or last month, and I said, you're not going to make the postseason, or you got a one-day shot at this thing, and if all the stars align and the tumblers fall into place, would you take it? Would you take it? Are you hanging on for tomorrow, buddy?
No, I said it a month or so ago. I said this Mets team doesn't deserve to make the playoffs, and I predicted the Reds would be the playoff team. Wow. I came on with you, Glenn. We have the fourth worst record in all of MLB since June 13th. We are behind the Rockies, the Nationals, and the Twins.
Yeah.
For the fourth worst record in Major League Baseball since June 13th.
This
team has no heart and no fight. We left the Reds in this, and credit to the Reds for taking advantage. Even the Diamondbacks, look at the Houston Astros till the end, and look at all the injuries they had.
All right, because I'm not a Mets fan, just like you're not a Giants fan, but you've got sort of an East Coast love of our team because you're a fan of the show. We appreciate that too, Armand, and all you do for us. And Eric and I follow your Mets too. I've been watching them just because I've come to know you. So it's kind of it's reciprocal, if you will, right? Yeah. Explain to me in our Giants chat with tomorrow coming down to it's brass tacks tomorrow. It's all or nothing tomorrow for the Mets. Tell me, when did the wheels come off, and is it the pitching, the hitting, or both that caused this demise?
June 13th, Friday the 13th, and it started with all the pitching. The starting pitching, as you know, the first 2 months, April and May, was tremendous. We had 4 starters with sub-3 ERAs. Kodai Senga had a sub-1 ERA. Mm-hmm. And then June 13th on, the starters couldn't go past 5 innings. They only went 4 innings. So you had to keep going to the bullpen day after day after day, earlier than not. Mm-hmm. And the bullpen couldn't hold leads. The offense was inconsistent, especially with runners in scoring position, just like you guys were with runners in scoring position this year. We have to score like 10 runs to hold the lead.
We know about that, right? All right, when we're playing our final game of the year tomorrow against Colorado, a 2:05, I guess a 1:05. I'm not sure what time. 12:05 maybe start. I got to double check. Anyway, it doesn't really matter to me because it's all for naught. We're playing it out. So tomorrow, I'm just taking a look here to see your game tomorrow.
Is at 3. With the same time as the Reds and Brewers.
Yeah, and I'm just taking a quick peek at the statistical package for tomorrow. Here it is. So you got Sean Manaea, 2-4, a 580. Man, he hasn't even really gotten a taste to get you're putting all your eggs in his basket. He's just coming back, really. And Edward Cabrera, 7-7, a 500 record. I don't think you can let that fool you. It's supposed to be wet weather tomorrow at the ballpark, too.
That's Miami for you.
Maybe it rains on your parade, though.
It's probably gonna. Knowing this Mets team, the offense won't show up, and Edward Cabrera will go 7 innings and strike out 13.
I love your positivity, man. What is wrong with you over there tonight? And I think they play in. Don't they play? They still have the dome on that stadium, right?
There's a retractable roof, I believe, for Miami.
You'd have to. It gets hot. 100 degrees. Can you imagine playing 100 degrees? A lot of rain there throughout especially the fall. We're getting into hurricane season. So, man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. I guess as a Giant fan, I want to wish you luck because I thought the Mets would be the team that makes the postseason. But man, now, like I said earlier, tumblers got to fall in place. You got to win. You got to catch a break here, and that's the worst thing. When you need to win, and then hope to hell other things happen, man. That's tough.
Yeah, you got to do it yourself. In baseball's life, you have to do it yourself. You can't rely on the Brewers. Can't rely on other teams.
Yep.
But even if we make the playoffs, I still wouldn't trust the Mets team to get out of the first round. The winner, the Reds or the Mets, whoever makes it in has to face the Dodgers in LA for the first round.
Right. So tomorrow, the final game of the baseball season, any way you slice it, the regular season, you're lucky because you get to watch it uninterrupted because the Jets, they're playing the evening game against Miami tomorrow night. So it's sort of, you're kind of lucky in some respects.
Well, I'm sorry, Monday. We're Monday Night Football.
You're not playing Monday, are you? I thought the Monday game was Cincinnati and Denver, I read today. Is it one of those double? Why do they do that now? Nothing's consistent over there anymore, even in football.
It starts with an M and ends with a Y.
There you go. Okay.
But here's what I actually, Glenn.
Everybody tune in.
We start the Jet Dolphin game starts at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati Denver starts at 8:15.
No, so be it. I haven't even been following. I've been watching baseball, and then I won't watch NFL till the late stages. You get the playoffs. I mean, man, at least one of it. That's why I think I gotta hope for you guys, the Mets, because I want to see one of our teams get in. I mean, we fell short. It's the way it is.
It's just it's disheartening because we wasted another 30-30 season from Lindor. We were wasting a possibly 40-40 season of Soto. You know. This might be Pete's final game as a Met.
I've asked Eric this recently too, but I like the WNBA and all the drama over there, and we had an expansion team that I jumped on board with this year, went to a lot of their home games, only missed a couple, and we lost in the first round. Still disheartening, even though it's coming. And then I look at today, the Golden Gophers in Minnesota beat my Rutgers Scarlet Knights 31-28. Last year in the bowl game, Rutgers was winning. I don't know if you follow that. Rutgers was winning by about 21, head to the fourth quarter, and they lost. So often I ask you, and I'm going to ask you right now, dude, why are we sports fans? It's such a letdown. Even after we win, the losses hurt more than the victories or make me happy, Armand.
Why are we a fan of anything? Because it all just it helps us fill a void that to give us something that we have no control of all over. Outside of buying merchandise or whatever, or going to things like that's the only thing we can control. We don't really control what happens on the field.
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
Something exciting.
Well, it certainly is. Look at that. Reds are 83-78. So the New York Mets, same record, .516 win percentage. They are tied in just about everything except the run differential. Now you riddle me this. Look, the Mets are plus 55 in the run differential. The Reds are only plus 37. But still, here we are. One game, same record. It's going to be a big day tomorrow, buddy. And your pal in the chat here, Mark saying, Glenn's trying to be a Mets and Jets fan. No, I'm not a fan, but
I recommend not to be.
I'm not going to be a Mets or Jets, especially not the Jets. My God, but Mark makes a comment here. I'll get your take on it. Mark's a Mets fan. You guys probably seen each other in the chat. Mets depended on 3 rookie pitchers down the stretch. That is a recipe for disaster. You got to agree.
It's a disaster.
I thought you got some decent pitching from the young guys the last few weeks, man.
Well, McClain has been tremendous. Sprout, solid. Tom called up too early, but you know what? That's on David Stearns for not acquiring the starting pitcher. Now, the starting pitcher I would have went after Shane Bieber, who's on the Blue Jays now. He's the guy I would have went after because there really wasn't a lot of starters available.
Right.
I mean, you had Mitch Keller, but I'm sorry, yeah, Mitch Keller of the Pirates was available, but he didn't get traded. You had Merrill Kelly. I don't know how well he's doing since he got traded from the Diamondbacks. But David Stearns, and they thought the team would bounce back after the trade deadline. Obviously, our trade deadline acquisitions hadn't panned out. Cedric Mullins just stunk in center field.
Speaking
Ryan
of trade
Helsley is-
deadlines, Armand, for me personally, I mean, I was over in Chicago on assignment that week. You on trade deadline came on with Eric, and I caught a piece of it. But when we try to do this show by a phone, you've seen when Eric tries to pop on. Last night he couldn't get in. It's so tough. You got to have the right technology. You can't be trying to do it on your phone. And so you helped out Eric on that day. Can you believe it? It to me, it's like a couple of weeks ago. Where did time go? A couple of months just boom, flew by to get us here tomorrow for the final game of the season. Man, I gotta be splitting out of here pretty soon. Get some sleep over there.
I will.
Get your you got one of those, what do you call it? You sleep in like a New York Jets onesie and all cuddled up or what? He's got his Jet shirt on. Look at that. Muscle man. Look at the muscles. Look at the guns on the guy. All right, buddy. Maybe we'll talk to you on Monday. Eric and I will be doing a little preview show, see how tomorrow shapes up and what we expect in the postseason. And that'll get it all underway on Monday. And I can't wait for playoff baseball. It's like playoff baseball, really, for you tomorrow. So good luck, buddy.
Good night, Glenn. Enjoy.
Okay, sleep well, my friend Armand. Armand for the East Coast. Boy, what? At least, you know what? At least they got something to play for tomorrow. Armand, enjoy it. I will be watching the, oh, geez. Nostradamus is here. I don't think Nostradamus dropped by last night. I don't even know where Eric put anybody know where the music is for Nostradamus? Uh-oh. We could just try things. No, that's not it. There's a little pop. Okay, let's enjoy a musical interlude while I look for that, okay? Well, thank you. It's the seventh inning stretch, so to speak, right here on the show. Giants Sports Talk live on a Saturday night prior to the final game of the season. 4-3 win today. Rockies couldn't get the big runs on the board. 3 solo shots. The Giants outlasted them. Bit of luck, perhaps, but I'm not gonna poo-poo tonight.
Hey, who wanted the poo-poo platter?
I'm not gonna poo-poo on the team. Just one more game left. Mark! Oh, you know what, Mark? I got to roll out the... Mark is going to get the special preferential treatment on the show tonight. Mark has been interactive all evening long. Mark, this one's for you, pal.
And now, another Giant Sports Talk Live Super Chat.
Super Chat coming in from Mark tonight. It says, so glad I found this channel. Had a ball this season. Appreciate you, Mark. Man, we got some good guys in here. Got some regulars. Got guys who back Eric and I up usually, which is good to see. A lot of you guys came to my defense tonight, which you didn't even have to because the take made no sense to me. I don't know if it made sense to you, Mark. It was kind of out there. I said we wouldn't make the playoffs. I'm not always right. I was actually right. I don't get it. Mark, this channel wouldn't be successful without guys like you, Armand. Even, you know what? I'm pointing out guys that aren't even members of the Giants fan base. You come in here, you enjoy the camaraderie. We talk baseball, as Eric would say. It's baseball, Eric would say. And that's why we love this so much. I love baseball. I'm going to love the postseason no matter who's in it. I mean, it's head-to-head, inning by inning, pitch by pitch. People say baseball is too slow. A bunch of my acquaintances. Baseball too slow. I go, it's like it's like chess, isn't it? Chess between 18 guys. It's amazing. It's each pitch in the postseason has a relevance. Mark, coming through tonight. Dandy super chat. I really do appreciate that. Glad you found the channel as well, and we welcome you in each and every night. Don't forget, Mark. Again, I mentioned earlier in the show, we're going to have our postseason preview show on Monday night, and Eric and I will be doing afternoon shows, pop-up shows. We'll be covering the playoffs. We'll be covering obviously all of the out-of-town games when we go live every night at 8 o'clock, 8:30. I'm going to push for 8 o'clock. Let's get it on, get it going while the games are still being played. And we're going to see who the World Series champion is this year. I still got a few minutes, so I'll tell you what. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that coming through with the super chat tonight. I got to ask you, who's going to win the World Series, guys? If you were heading to the window, you got to pick with your head, not your heart, because you got to bet the house on it. Who's your selection? Who do you think, guys, is going to win the World Series with the playoffs getting underway in a few days? I think that might be something we talk about for a couple of minutes here before we wrap it up. Insane is going with the Philadelphia Fanatical Phillies. There you go. Mark's calling for the Phillies and the Yankees. Phillies in 6 in that World Series. You think the Yankees get to the World? I said not with your head, Mark. I think you're leaning a little toward New York there based on your passion. Phillies and Yankees, but he is calling for the Phillies to win the World Series. Dodgers go back-to-back. I think the Dodgers go back-to-back. They're talking about using Roki Sasaki in the pen. Clayton Kershaw, high leverage man out of the pen. So to say the Dodgers don't have any pitching entering the postseason, they didn't have much in the way of pitching last year postseason, and they won the World Series. The freaking World Series, guys. This year, I think they're on better standing with their pitching and heading into the postseason. The Yankees have a much easier path to the series, says Mark. Well, we'll find out tomorrow what happens. How's that going to shape up? I believe I've been talking National League, which we predominantly do here, but let's flip the switch, throw it over to the American League. The Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays, how they faring off? I believe they are tied in the American League wild card, Mark. Or not for the wild card, I should say, but for the division. The division. Doesn't the division come down to a final game tomorrow between the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays? And the Blue Jays had such a huge lead. Oh, my goodness. It's just, you know what? It's going to be a big day for New York baseball tomorrow. Throw the football right out the freaking window. Who cares? This baseball tomorrow is going to be absolutely freaking insane. I mean, even from an out-of-towner standpoint like Eric and I over here. You got the New York Yankees. What do we got with the Yankees? They're taking on Baltimore tomorrow afternoon. And in that game, it'll be Gill and Brandish on the hill. Gill is 4-1 with a 3.29 ERA, but Kyle Brandish has a 2.25 mark on the season. That is over in the Bronx. And we already touched on it, but the New York Mets are playing their afternoon game in a must-win situation. They need a little bit of luck. Sean Manaea, oh my goodness, giving the ball to a guy who hasn't even pitched a full season. 2-4, 5.80 ERA. Edward Cabrera, 7-7, 3.66. Manaea's a lefty. Cabrera, the righty. And just to go back to that other battle of righties in that Yankee-Baltimore game. So if you are a New York baseball fan or baseball fan in general, you gotta love it going down to the final game. Are you serious? I forgot about that. Is there truth, guys? Guardians and Tigers battling for the division. Let me take a look at the standings heading into that tomorrow. Let's see. In the American League, holy crap. Cleveland, Detroit, 87-74. But Detroit, in their last 10, have only won a couple of games. Cleveland is 7-3. Can Cleveland keep it rolling? Detroit 2. Oh my God! Oh my God! With Cleveland holding the tiebreaker, man, they've won 7 out of 10. Do they keep it rolling? Detroit's got to win, and they're kind of in the Mets situation. Got to win and kind of hope for the best. My old pals in San Jose Sharks, ready for football season. You know what is insane? Giants and Yankees start next season as a night game, first opening night game to kick off next season. I heard that. I saw the schedule. I've already got my tickets for next year. Yeah, that's a long way away. I'm going to be sitting all winter like this, waiting for baseball season to get underway again. But we got hockey coming up, right, Sharks? We got hockey coming up. Lots going on. Hey, Orange Man, my old pal. You guys know Orange Man, don't you? You guys know Orange Man? Here's me and Orange Man. There he is. Grew up poor, but I mean, he is a man of riches now. He's got 3 World Series titles under his belt as a fan. Right, guy? And used to listen to KMBR as a kid. I listened. That was one of the better interviews I've interviewed. Hockey stars, basketball stars, Major League Baseball players throughout my broadcasting career. But an afternoon interviewing Orange Man. Does it get any better than that? There he is. Right on. That was a lot of fun. Hard to believe that was opening day, too, man. That takes me back. That takes me back a while. Orange Man saying, "What up, Glenn? Good to have you on board, buddy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good guy. Good guy. Had a lot of fun. I'll tell you, you brought it on opening day, man. I love your spirit, your passion for the game, the passion you show for the team, even when it's tough. When we're down and out, still coming insane. I love it. You're coming insane and strong. Mark, is that true? Mark says it was the opening day show that got him hooked on this actual show, the broadcast. On opening day, really? And Mark, that was a last-minute decision, Eric. And I said, Eric, and I'm not shy, and I've done, 18 years of play-by-play and hockey and various sports. I'm not shy around the public. I'll go. I said, man, I'll be a man on the street. Why don't we go just set up the laptop and a microphone, and let's do a show live on opening day? And, I mean, security was tight. We wanted to get closer to the ballpark. We were about, I would say we were just a little bit over a block, wasn't it? We were about a block and a half from the ballpark. Weren't we, Orange Man? I think he had to come down the first set of block and then the second block near the just toward the Safeway, if memory serves me correct. You can let me know. That was a while ago, but yeah, Orange Man says it was about a block from the ballpark. Because I remember, hey, let's bring it up again, just for curiosity's sake. Can we see? Oh, you can't see the light standards in that picture. There was a couple of pictures I took, and the angle was slightly turned. You could see the light standards. You could see the Maze Plaza. But anyway, there he is, Orange Man and I. And in all his glory, look at, even in his day-to-day professionalism, look at that. Little leg warmers. Oh, man, the guy brings it. I love him. Love it. You know what, guys? I don't know about you guys. I've been having a whole lot of fun tonight. Let's just see how. Let's go to the phone line. Let's go to what do we got going? Let me go to line 3. What up?
Hey, what's up, Glenn?
What
I'm a
up?
big fan of Giants SportsTalk Live. I'm a big fan of you and Eric. You two do a great job holding this network down.
Really? That's not what
you-
Lou told. That's not what Lou
you-
told me.
You
Lou
bring a
told
lot
me,
of you
Whoa.
two bring a lot of energy to the show, and I really appreciate it.
Lou told me that you're a big fan. You're a bigger fan over of NorCal. Is that true?
I'm a big fan of Giants Sports Talk Live, and I'm a big fan of NorCal Sports Network and Dan and Lou.
Oh, okay, cool. But so you don't like Greg? You don't like?
I'm a big fan of Greg too. I'm a big fan of all the hosts,
all the shows.
all the shows. I'm a big
Okay.
fan of all the shows.
You know why I decided I'd give you some airtime? You know why I brought you on tonight, don't you?
Glenn? Why did you decide to bring me on tonight on the show?
Because Eric Romo is pissed off at you. I don't know if he'll ever get on the show again.
Glenn,
Eric waited for you. You said you'd meet him last night. He said he was pissed. You didn't show up last night.
Glenn, I'll be at the San Francisco Giants versus Colorado Rockies game tomorrow. I'm sitting in view outfield 327.
That's
Um,
nice. But where were you last night when Eric? You told Eric to wait. Eric said, "Okay."
I was standing by the Willie Mae statue, and I never saw him.
When were you there? Eric waited over half an hour for you.
I was taking the BART and getting over there to Oracle.
Yeah. What time? What time did you wait for Eric? Around what time?
I was there at 4:30. I was there an hour before I was there. I was there like really early before the game, before the doors were about to open up.
Really?
And I didn't see Eric there.
Eric was there.
I
Eric
didn't
was
see him. I didn't
Eric.
see him there.
Eric sent me a picture. He says, "I'm here," but you guessed, no sign of Shardol. You didn't show up on Christmas Eve. You didn't show up last night. You're letting us down. You know how much that hurts, Eric.
Glenn, I don't mean to let you down. I mean to come on the show and bring as much hope and inspiration to this network as I possibly can.
You don't really bring me down. I don't give a rat's ass. But Eric, you hurt Eric. We were kind of disappointed. You promised you'd meet him. He wanted the picture. You said you were going to give him a photo opportunity on Friday. Anyway, we move on. We move on without you. You know what? It's all right.
I can't wait to go to the game tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the San Francisco Giants getting the sweep over the Colorado Rockies. They won the first two games of the series. These wins don't really matter at all. I mean, they're already eliminated from the postseason, so even if they win these games, they aren't going to really mean anything because we're out of the playoffs, right? We're not in it anymore. We could have made it to the wild card, but
All
we
right, let me
didn't.
ask you a question then. I'm going to put you on the hot seat before I wrap it up and I let you go. You say you're going to go to the ball game tomorrow to wrap up the season, and you say it doesn't matter. So why are you going if the game means nothing? Why are you going tomorrow?
But it's the reason why I'm going to the game to the Giants game tomorrow is that I want to root on the team as much as I can. Even though this team is not in the playoffs, I still want to root on this team as much. And hopefully this will give them some hope and inspiration moving into the off season.
All right, that's a good answer. Enjoy the game tomorrow.
And I can't, and I'm going, you know, I really had a great time going to attending the Willie Mack ceremony last night. Willie Damas was the 2025 Willie Mack Award winner.
We are aware. Mm-hmm.
And Willie Damas brings a lot of energetic uh, uh, personality to Oracle. You know, he has that goofy side to him that everybody loves and enjoys. And I went to the game and asked all the fellow Giant fans, who do you think is going to be the 2025 Willie Mack Award winner?
Yeah.
They said Willie Damas is going to win it. And I said, I hope that happens. I hope you're right. And I was right. I was right.
Well,
It was Willie Damas.
I said the Giants wouldn't make the postseason, so I was right.
Hey, Glenn, it was great coming on the show, and I'll have a great time with the game tomorrow. Last game of the 2025 season. Hopefully, we end it off with a bang, and hopefully, we get a win tomorrow over the Rockies, one of the worst teams in all of baseball. Let's take them down tomorrow. Um, and I really love everything you're doing on the show, and I'll definitely join you next I'll look forward to joining you in the 2026 MLB season.
All right.
Hopefully the Giants do a little better next season, because this season was not what I expected as a Giants fan who's been rooting on this organization for 10 years now.
Right on. Me neither. But I'll tell you what, Shardol, enjoy the game tomorrow afternoon, final game of the season, looking to reach 500, but also keep an eye open for Eric. You keep an eye open for Eric. Have eyes in the back of your head. I know he's not happy with you. So enjoy the game tomorrow. Be safe out there at Oracle Park. There he is, the great Shardol. And there he is gone. Always want to hear. I was going to go down to the club. I was like, hey, it's Saturday night. I'm here on my own, just hanging out with you guys. And San Jose wants to, he says, it's the funeral music. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, insane. We already talked about it. Hopefully, there's a managerial change in the offseason. I think they got to go young this offseason. That's why I like seeing a guy lose his job, but it's baseball, man. Baseball. Tomorrow we can officially have our funeral because it's all over tomorrow. RJM, I don't know what Shardol. Shardol was a big fan of the show. That's all I remember every time he's on. Mark, and now you know, and your wife know. Your wife knows. I mean, this is the love affair at Giants Sports Talk Live. I mean, we are so blessed to have Shardol pop on in with us, right? Please ask your wife not to hold it against us, Evan Shardol. Okay? Please. Yeah, a lot of questions going to be answered in the next little while. Maybe after the season. Who knows, man? Are they going to fire the coach? I'm hearing that management's not really stepping up, giving them the big vote of confidence, seal of approval. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do a little survey of our own here. How many of you people think Bob Melvin did a good job this year? Okay, there are a few out there in the audience. How many think that Bob Melvin gotta go? Whoa, looks like Bob Melvin gotta go. Yikes. There he is. Eric's got all kinds of new ones in here. What's this one? Oh, the old bye-bye. Hey, we had a good game today. Casey Schmidt with the home run. Why not? Why not? It's this time in the show, an hour in, and I'm on my own. We like to have some fun. Let's let her rip. Yeah. Woo. Charlie Brown loves the call. Charlie. There you go. Getting silly time now. Almost time to wrap it up. Giants win 4-3 today over Colorado. And with another win tomorrow, can reach the 500 mark. It has been a while, guys. It has been a while. Is it bye-bye, baby? Indeed it was. Big home run today. The Giants go on to the win. Is it bye-bye, Bomel? It very well could be. Orange Man, we already talked about that. A lot of guys don't want Schmidt. Don't even want him back. I think Koss could be a decent fit, but I think they got to go out and try free agency. Get me somebody who can step in and contribute. Schmidt, just too inconsistent. Plus the injury bug hit him again this year. I don't know. I think if you can get a deal done, trade him. San Jose. Hey, did you hear that? Apparently this guy's got to go to work. He's just hanging out on the show tonight because he's got a busy week ahead of him, right? Oh, yeah. He says they're going to show It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Is that true? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Charlie, part of the audience over here in studio at Giants Sports Talk Live today. That's why we like to have fun. Orange Man says, who? Orange Man doesn't like who? Don't say Charlie Brown. Them's fighting words. Come on, Orange Man. Who do you not like? Are you talking to me or among the crowd? Nick says Casey's got to go. Nick's on board with me. What about you, Orange Man? What do you think? Yeah, insane is right on exactly what I said. I think we got to get someone from outside the organization for second base, and I would have to agree. Just, you got to open this thing up. But when I asked Eric, and Eric was like, Eric couldn't answer. He was dumbfounded. He said, good point, Glenn. And I don't have many of them to throw around. He said, we really haven't had a second baseman, a solid second baseman for, I said, Jeff Kent, for God's sake. We brought guys in who contributed over the years. We've had, some stopgaps, but really, when was the last time the San Francisco Giants had a solid, everyday, many season second baseman? It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, okay. You're on board with me then. Casey Schmidt's got to go, according to my pal Orange Man. Armand will just ship us over. Yeah, he's laughing. He's laughing because Armand says you can have Jeff McNeil. Don't under Armand. We're not. I'm laughing with you, but don't say that ain't so. I could see that's something the Giants would do. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you guys. After a 4-3 victory today, not very much in the chat along the lines of chatter about the game, about the win, about the chance to hit 500 tomorrow. Seems to be a lot of you guys out there have one thing on the mind, and that is bye-bye Bob Melvin. So it seems like you guys are stepping up now and tell me what you think. And it seems that there's a lot of reluctance to have him coming back. Bob Melvin in front of the firing squad this week, huh? Tonight, anyway. These bombs are going off. Jeez. Tough crowd in here, Bob. A lot of guys are saying, I got to agree with some of you in the chat, too, that if we go the route of a new manager, bring him in from outside the organization. I don't want past players. I don't want, a bullpen coach to be promoted. I want fresh blood in the system. All right? Fresh freaking blood in the system. That's all I want. Give me, especially a young, you guys talk about the comeback Cleveland had. Can I bring that up? Can I find that? Let's see what we got here. So see, the Detroit Tigers are 87 and 44. If we take a look at those standings, look at Cleveland, 87 and 44. 7 and 3 in their last 10 when it counts. Detroit is 2 and 8. All right? Tigers 2 and 8 in the last 10. Guardians 7 and 3. Why? Why were they able to stick around, get hot down the stretch? Got themselves a good manager, and they got themselves a decent young manager, in my opinion. So, hey, is what it is. Everybody's got an opinion on that, but it's going to play out one way or the other. Is Bob Melvin back? I think there's going to be a lot of sighs. A lot of people thinking, is it going to be same old next year? And then maybe that's the question we got to ask. Are you content? I said to Eric many a night, I find that this fan base and the organization, they're content. Oh, wasn't a bad year. We can build in the off season. Wait till next. There's always wait till next year for like a decade now. Come on. If you were happy with playing 500 baseball, maybe you should just trade it in for a Mets hat. Right? Right, Armand? 500 baseball. You know what I'm talking about. You can feel it, right? I don't know. 500 baseball doesn't get me warm and excited and fuzzy. There were a lot of you guys in the chat. They're going to win 95 games. And come on. And look at the wild card tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's wild card. You have got a team going to make the wild card tomorrow with 84 freaking wins. 84. We couldn't even get 84 wins, guys. 84. 84 gets you in. A measly 84. And we couldn't do that. So do we need a change of philosophy? New manager? To me, you're damn right we do. Need fresh blood in here. You cannot just be a happy-go-lucky 500 ball team. Hey, tomorrow, I know what's going to happen tomorrow. There'll be a lot of Giant fans. Hey, see, we could play 500. We did better. Jesus. It's true, Nick. Nick brings up a great point. They had their chances. They let you, and there are people who say, well, you can't win. You can't win the World Series in April and May. No, but you can freaking lose it, man, because you're not even going to be in the postseason where you're giving away games like we did earlier this summer when we lost in that infamous stretch in Chicago against the White Sox and the Marlins, and you couldn't get a win. You can't beat them. What the hell? Do we deserve to be in the postseason? Of course not. Not when you play like that. You're giving away games. Giving away games. Right, Shardol? Shardol even agrees. This is not a playoff team. Didn't have any business being a playoff team. They gave away too many games that they should have won. And hey, along the way, I considered this team to be a little bit lucky at times. Got some wins they shouldn't have. Came from behind, won some ball games. So it is what it is. There's great way to finish the show. Screw 500 baseball. It's true. It is true. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Giants SportsTalk Live hooks up with the guys down the street. Dan and Lou, we've got a hot corner, final hot corner of the year. Then Eric and I will be jumping into postseason baseball. Join us every afternoon and every weeknight, weekends too. We'll be covering the postseason, out-of-town scoreboards, who's hot, who's not, how things shape up in the opening round. It could be pretty exciting. In fact, how things shape up tomorrow. Who's even going to be in the postseason? Going to be pretty exciting, especially for those Mets, Yankees fans over there in the coast, Detroit, Cleveland fans. If there are any in here, I know you'll be watching your games tomorrow. Final day of the regular season tomorrow. It all comes down to the final game of the year for 6 teams. Figure it out, the postseason seeding. Does it get much better than that? Shardol brought something up very eloquently tonight. Did you guys catch? She mentioned that the Willie Mack Award was given out yesterday. And Willie Adames got the award. It's a very prestigious award, according to Willie Adames. He goes, it's the best award a Giant player can have his name posted on, besides a World Series, obviously. Collectively, you want that World Series trophy, but at an individual basis, you're recognized as, being the clubhouse leader, that extra man. And it's all in memory of the late, great Willie Mays, whose legacy in this organization will live on forever, guys. So there you go, guys. In memory of the late, great Willie Mays. Willie Adamas picking up the award last night. 2025 Willie Mack Award winner. Giants wrap it up tomorrow at Oracle Park, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. 80 and 81. Will they hit the 500 mark this season? Time will tell. They got a decent shot at it. Logan Webb gets a start. He's 14 and 11 heading into the game. His ERA is 3.30. Cade Brown is going tomorrow. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's 0-4. Does he win mysteriously on the final day of the year? Going home with a bang? Let's hope not. Giants trying to finish the season at 81 and 81 of 500 record. Was it good enough? Of course not. Of course not. But it is what it is. You got what they were this year. A 500 team. Couldn't win big games along the way. Let us down. Got some work to do, as we talked about in the chat tonight. Will Bob Melvin be back? That'll be something that will be a hot button topic again coming up this week. Until something plays out. Is management ready to make the move? Well, time will tell. Before we wrap it up, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show, and we hope you will please support our sponsors along the way. Keep the lights on. They support us. We hope you will support them.
Giants Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, signatures for soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com, for the best credit card choice for you. Visit BetterCreditCards.com, covering the San Francisco Giants nightly. Online, we are Giants Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
Well, there you have it. Another show in the books. Great turnout tonight. We thank you for joining us on Giants Sports Talk Live. As certainly has been a long season, hasn't it, guys? We win 4-3 over Colorado today. Can we get the win tomorrow with Logan Webb on the hill? Sure hope so. Charlie, is it time to get on out of here? I know you're a big baseball fan. Should we wrap it up? Yeah, I guess Charlie wants to go home too. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have the Hot Corner. NorCal, Giants Sports Talk Live, hooking up tomorrow night. Final time this season. Yeah, it'll be the final one. And bring it on. Playoff baseball this week. For guys like Armand, who was on the show tonight. For Mark, big Mets fans, Yankee fans, New York fans in general, when it comes to baseball, you got something to play for tomorrow. Tomorrow's games are like playoff games indeed. Cleveland and Detroit go down to the final day of the season. Yep. So Charlie's excited. I'm excited. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Hot Corner here on Giant Sports Talk Live and Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting Production.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.